how significant do you see yourself? Meaning at night, the doors are closed, there's nobody else in the room, it's just you. Do you see yourself as significant? Do you accept how powerful, unique, and significant you are, regardless of any statement or approval by anybody outside yourself? That's the first part. And I would really recommend working on that, working on raising your own appreciation for who you are, but what you are.
But I think the other really big question in that was, do you recognize the effort or the result only? And I know somebody who, for me, very result oriented, I had to really put a lot of concentration and focus to give myself that internal validation that effort is awesome, right? And that's got to be more than enough.
Right. As a matter of fact, we spoke about this in one of the previous episodes, that there's a phrase from the ancient Kabbalists. They say, the work is not for us to finish, right? Our purpose in this world is the effort that we put into it. But if you really, and this is something that I try to do, and I really recommend this for our listeners, when you really see yourself as the creative force, as a part of the creative force of this world, and therefore you are unique, you are significant, and you have a purpose in this world that is not dependent in any way about how others see you. Not dependent in any way. And that gives you a great internal power. And I think too often we don't spend enough time focusing on that. And therefore, yes, it's easier to go out into the world and say, praise me, then I'm happy, rather than saying the most important work that I do is appreciating my own significance by who I am. And yes, of course, I want to manifest and I want to do, but it must begin with a growing appreciation of my own significance, separate and apart, regardless of how I am viewed by other people. The only caveat, and I think it is important to touch upon, is that, let's talk about our relationship. I know that if you viewed me as insignificant, it would be a problem. Not because my significance is dependent on your thought about it, but in a relationship, you want to be seen for who and what you are. And if your partner, right? If your partner sees you as insignificant, it's not enough then to say, well, okay, it's enough that I know, that's something. But in a partnership, and also as parents to children, children to parents, it's not so much to see them as significant and therefore they are significant. But I think if you don't appreciate...
Yeah, I was just going to say, this is where appreciation comes in.
Exactly. If you don't appreciate your partner, then there's a problem with the relationship.